he defeated Soner Demirtas. And now the two collide. The stakes are even higher here tonight, but the difference is it's in Demirtas's backyard. This place jacked up. They've been waiting for this moment all day, and now it is here. Off and running, 74 kilos. Salkazanov, the 28-year-old from Slovakia, the three-time world medalist, taking on the 32-year-old Soner Demirtas, European silver medalist this year, the 2016 Rio Olympic qualifier.
So we're seeing here a little bit of clash of styles. Demirtas very linear, coming at his opponent straight on, keeps it really tight, loves these tight positions, heavy with his hands. Salkazanov loves a little bit more distance, very fluid with his hand fighting, loves to get the angles, very offensive, and ability to score from any position.
The European Championship for Salkazanov was his fourth consecutive European title. Just an amazing run that he has had. All four titles coming at this weight, 74 kilos, representing Slovakia since 2018.
And really the only thing on Salkazanov's resume is he is not yet an Olympian. We talked about this earlier today. That is something that so many athletes dream about. The ability to walk into the opening ceremonies and step on the mats at the Olympic Games, even possibly stand up on that podium. And so Salkazanov here finds himself in the activity period early on.
Halfway through the activity clock, Salkazanov in danger of falling behind 1-0. Wrestlers forehead to forehead. Salkazanov chucks away with that left hand. Demirtas will pick up the point. Turkey goes up 1-0. This is such an iconic moment for this great continent of Europe with what these two wrestlers have done throughout their time. Demirtas, a 7-time European Championship medalist. We talked about Salkazanov. This has been his continent the last 4 years.
So we see Salkazanov really trying to get the angles on Demirtas, get around those hands to create that opening so he can hit his attacks. And Demirtas really just wants to keep Salkazanov right in front of him. He always has his head almost slightly below the head of Salkazanov, keeping a good body position. And we see Salkazanov trying to lift him up with the head position now.
First period will come to an end. It's the one passivity point for Soner Demirtas, who was born as the third son of 5. Tiny village Tokat, his 3 brothers all wrestled. He was inspired to take up the sport actually by his oldest brother, Bakir. A wonderful career he has enjoyed, and now a chance to knock off an old nemesis here in front of this big crowd in Istanbul. Demirtas up a point. Last word of instruction, and now he reports.
I don't know if this is true, but I have heard that younger siblings always make the best wrestlers. I think they're used to getting beat on. They have to be resilient.
And beat up all those adolescent years.
Exactly. And so maybe that is what got Demirtas to this moment. And confirmed, my older sister did mentally abuse me a lot.
That was my next question. You must have been the youngest.
Only my mom is listening, so it's fine.
She earned a share of that gold that you won. Big sister, thank you. Demirtas up 1-0, has that leg, looking to extend this lead. Salkazanov hopping his way near that orange passivity area, looking for the trip. He'll get the step out point, and a 2-0 lead.
Interesting. So we did see the step out, but Salказanov did hit his knee, and so I almost thought that they would award the 2. I'm also surprised that Demirtash's coach is not challenging that, because in a game that is so tight, those extra points can mean the difference, but I also think that is the strategic move not to challenge, to keep the flow and momentum going. I'd say Salказanov is such a momentum wrestler, and so getting that takedown there, he really needs to change the tides here. We could hear the fans in the stands supporting their hometown hero.
Demirtas has really done a nice job of taking away the space that Salказanov just relishes in. He's been tight. Those hands that Demirtas has steered so many opponents with, getting the job done so far tonight. But there is still a lot of time, 90 seconds. Salказanov, who can score in bundles. Now he gets some forward movement, driving hard near the edge, and coming up off the knees late, but they're going to white paddle the 1. So no point on the step out. That was really close. Heads up move there by Demirtas as he felt the pressure moving out of bounds.
So you see how Demirtas approaches. His elbows are always glued right to his hips. He's leaving no openings. We are seeing a warning for Demirtas, and he will get put on the shot clock, the activity period. Doesn't really change with a minute left. Salказanov does need a takedown.
Four-time defending European champion, down a couple. His opponent on the clock. Underhook right side from Salказanov.
You could just see there the effort on Salkazanov's face. He knows he needs to find a way to win. He's in tight with that underhook. He's looking to get into the space of Demirtas. It's a similar situation. He's got the underhook.
He'll get the step out point. We're tied at 2. Good thrust of energy there by Salказanov. He now has the edge with criteria, with that last point being scored. Everything has been single individual points in this one.
Duck under attempt. Demirtas is really not leaving anything out here on the line.
Salказanov comes around the corner for 2 more with 13 seconds. He'll try to ride for a few moments, has that gut wrench, brings Demirtas back down to his base, and we'll get one more restart with 8 seconds to go. Demirtas has to come now. Salказanov behind a second period rally scores the final 4 points, and again he has Soner Demirtas's number, and the European champion advances to Paris, a first-time Olympian in the wonderful career of Demirtas Salказanov. World medals, continental medals. Will this be the year he adds an Olympic medal to that full cabinet? You could hear a pin drop right now in Istanbul in this arena.
The shock and sadness of the Turkish fans, paradoxical to just the absolute joy that we see on the face of Salkazanov here. You know that this has been a long time coming for this man. He's put in the work, and now he's finally reaping the rewards.
Faced with a little adversity, poised